So you come back on your second bid. You say you got 4 years or 3 years.
I've done 4 years on my second bid.
Are you past your out date right now?
I am.
Why is that?
Group.
Say it again.
Group.
What do you mean?
I
Please.
had to take group.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you get kicked out of it before or something like that?
No, it's just they were backed up, so they got me in late.
Oh, they got you in late. My bad. I didn't hear the last word. I'm like, damn, waiting on you to say something else. Yeah, I've
Oh
been.
yeah, no, they got me in late.
Yeah, I've been there before. I didn't take VPP and they fly me, and then after that it was all fucking bad. I had to end up doing my whole bit, but whatever. Um, okay, so you on your second bit. When you go back, are you sick about it? Like, damn, I can't believe I'm in this position again, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I was very disappointed in myself. I went through a highly depressionate phase where I committed. I contemplated ending it, and I don't want to say it completely on the phone because it might red flag the phone, but um, I just saw one thing that kept me from doing it.
And what was that?
So I was in a single cell by myself, but it had two bunks, and all on the top bunk there's a bed with like I tell you the whole thing was covered in writing. The whole thing was covered in writing,
Mm-hmm.
and the only thing that pointed it out to me was it's time to make a change. And I just in my head it was divine intervention telling me it's time to change the way I live my life.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know about divine intervention, but definitely you get those thoughts of like definitely want to change. So you can for sure say this your last bit.
This is for sure my last bit.
That's good. Do you have any kids?
I have two that I do not talk to. One has passed away.
Okay, sorry to hear that. What did he pass away from or she?
He passed away during childbirth. Umbilical cord tied around his neck.
Oh, and I see now that you only 28.
Yep.
What do their mothers feel about your transition?
Her mother's passed away as well, but she knew how I felt, and she used to support it 100% and tell me all the time if I wanted to go out and find a man for a one night stand, go do it. But I
Oh,
never could.
right. Okay. Okay. During your bit, have you ever been sexually assaulted?
Have I ever been what?
Sexually assaulted
Yes, 3 times.
3 times?
3 times.
Did you want to kill yourself after any of that? Just commit suicide after any of that?
The first time, yeah, just because it brought up a lot of old, unresolved emotional feelings.
Mm-hmm.
The second time, the thought crossed my head, but it immediately went away. And the third time, I was like, you know what, I'm over it, and I just started fighting everybody.
Okay. Can you speak about your first sexual assault? Like, where was you at? What happened?
Where was I at and what happened?
Yeah, and were they preying on you, or they trying to get you at first, and they couldn't get you? What happened?
It was a manipulation tactic, so I used to do all the typing for uh, one of the religious, I don't know what you call it, religious organizations, religious
Mm-hmm.
sects,
Yeah, religious groups. Yeah.
and yeah, religious group. That's what I'm looking for. Um, so I used to type up all the stuff for him, and he used to pay me and pay me and pay me, and he pretty much told me, he goes, "I've given you all this. Now it's time for you to do your end of the bargain."
Mm. He, you said you would type for people, and then he said you got to do your what? Uh
He would pay me, and he'd keep paying me and keep paying me and keep paying me,
huh.
and then he told me out of the blue, "It's time to fulfill your bargain," and then I had to go to the bathroom and play with him.
Wow. We speak about manipulation tech because like I told you, we speak about prison topics and stuff like that. The manipulation, how people try to get you in debt or try to keep giving you something to get something from you. Was he a part of any particular organization?
He was a nation.
Nation of Islam. Wow.
Yep.
Did his brothers find out about it or anything like that?
Nope. He told me if I told, he'd kill me.
Hmm. And maybe some of those guys will because they got nothing to lose. Wow. And the second time, can you take us
What
through what?
happened?
In the
I
second
can't hear
time,
you.
can you take us through what happened?
Um, I don't have a lot of memory from that one. I hit my head, but I can give. Um,
So you were assaulted.
yeah, I had both.
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
don't remember a lot on that one.
Uh huh. What like what was you in that like isolated situation? Somebody might have hit you, or you just don't remember it all.
Somebody wanted me, couldn't get me, and they thought they would take it.
Hmm. Were they a part of any particular organization?
I don't think so.
Okay. And then the third time.
Um, the third time it was I was dating this man, and I didn't want to do anything because I was on the verge of going home, or so I thought. And he told me, no, 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 you're my bitch. You do what I tell you to do.
Wow.
He said, you do it, or I'm gonna beat you to the point where you're going to the hospital. And I had to do it.
Okay. And once again, was he part of anything in particular?
Nope, nope.
Wow. So after all this happened to you, did you ever get into that stage where you feel like maybe it's your fault?
Um, I got to the point where I thought that I could do something. Had I fought, I probably could have changed it. Um, and then it got to the point where, like I said, the first two times I thought about ending it.
Mm.
Um, but something just kept me from doing it. And it, so to answer your question, yeah, yeah, I got to the point where I thought it was my fault at first.
Hmm. So, but as you know, as a fellow human being to another human being, rape is never your fault. I don't, it don't matter if you was drinking with somebody or if you was going to the bar. It's never your fault. You're strong to share that. So we're gonna fast forward a bit. Do you still feel pressures from people, as far as like sexual assault or trying to extort you and so on and so forth, or you just adjusted to your bit by now?
I could not hear a word you said. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me repeat it. Fast forward, do you still feel pressure to perform these acts or getting pressure from people or are not or are you adjusted to your bit by now?
No, I'm pretty well adjusted. I've gotten to the point where I can understand um, what prison is like. I can understand how to handle guys now, and I understand like who really does have my best interest at heart and who's really just playing a role. So I
Hmm.
know who I can be around and who I shouldn't be around.
Exactly. Would you say it's a lot of predators in prison?
I would say there's more than people think, but
Hmm.
I don't think it's as difficult to traverse depending on the level that you're in.
Okay. What's the highest level you've been to?
Four.
Oh wow. What did you do to get to four, or did you start off at four at your first bit with 6 years?
No, I was at Cotton back when Cotton was jumping off, and they tried to send me to level one. And level one was if you didn't know anybody, you didn't weren't part of anybody, and you weren't fucking or sucking anybody, get the fuck up off the yard. So I didn't even want to go over there. You know, I didn't want to not I didn't want to get hurt. So I told myself I'm not going to level one, and they ended up putting me in level four because I refused to go to level one.
Oh wow. Yeah, level one's a little bit more lax. People don't see as much things, but I would think that you would want to get to level one. But I guess coming from
I
your Go
I
ahead.
did, but this level one was, it was literally a stab fest at
Hmm.
Cotton.
Do you have any hustles right now in prison?
Nope.
You say you stay clear of that, huh?
Yeah, I'm straight right now. I'm just not trying to do any of that because then I'm about to go home, so I'm not even worried about it.
Hmm. Have you heard any of the stories about like guys like Pussycat or New York or I'm not gonna say the other guy name because the organization be mad at me for saying certain names. And I'm cool with them guys. But have you ever heard about guys like that?
Yes, I am.
Hmm. Wait, which one did you hear about?
I heard about Pussycat, New York. There was one other one, and I don't remember their name.
Uh huh. Yeah, okay, I heard
Mona
about it.
Lisa.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've definitely heard about it myself. Before I went, I was kind of like nervous, like damn, these guys be doing that. But luckily, they only like white men, so I was good. Okay. Now, are are you free to speak about what you were incarcerated for?
Huh?
Are you free to speak about what you're incarcerated for?
Um, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like somebody can't look me up, so I don't want to get into complete detail about it, but I can.
Of course not.
The only thing I'd want people to understand before they would hear any of it is the way that I grew up.
That's
I was taught some things were normal that aren't.
that's what. Yeah, I didn't want to cut you off, but that's what I was about to say. What you've been through kind of shape your mentality, you know. So,
So I definitely tell people all day prison saved my life and helped me learn right from wrong.
hmm.
But now that I got that exclaimer out there, yeah, I don't mind talking about it.
Okay. So your first bit was for what?
Sex offense against 8-year-old.
8 year old. Okay. Is
No,
that
no forceful, no penetration, no nothing like that.
yeah? I understand. Glad you explained that. Yeah. This is no judgment zone either. I don't look no type of way. We all make some type of mistake. So it was an 8 year old. How old were you?
I was 18.
You have one
Hmm.
minute remaining.
Did he tell on you? How did you get caught?
He told my mother, and I ended up telling the police on myself.
Oh, so you felt remorse. So you felt remorse about it.
Well, I didn't know any better, so what happened was is I ended up telling the police on my stepdad because I was told that he was doing shit he wasn't supposed to be doing and touching him as well, and I started to feel remorse about it, and I told on myself at the same time.
Okay. Okay.